Night Football, and it will be
Yep.
the New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers, the new look Robert Saleh-less New York Jets. But it's same old Aaron Rodgers, passing up the short stuff to go to play hero ball. But who has played hero ball better in his career than Aaron? What are you going to say on the throw to Mike Williams, where Mike Williams slipped, and you see multiple guys open the short part of the field? You thought he should have
Mike's
thrown that
out the
ball.
door. Mike's out the door
Mike
anyways.
ran the wrong route.
It was
saw
underthrown, dude. It was totally underthrown.
Emmanuel Akko said that he should have been running along, like in between the numbers and the sideline, and he took an inside release. I don't know. We could say
Before
to
I
me,
was
I
so
could agree.
rudely
Maybe he did
interrupted.
take the wrong route. I don't want to
Before
defend
I
Aaron
was-
Rodgers or anything, but
Well, here I was gonna say you're gonna make me, because before I was so rudely interrupted by Christian, I was about to say that nobody plays hero ball better than Aaron Rodgers. Maybe Caleb Williams. That is to remain to be seen when he reaches his potential. Maybe Pat
Who's his
Mahomes.
favorite player?
I don't know. Aaron Rodgers. I don't like to say it. We can only hope that he's the new look. We can talk Bears later, but this Jets team going up against, I should finally say, the Russell Wilson-led Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't even think I'm saying that correctly. Like, is this real? Is this actually happening? I'm picking the Jets. If that's the case, I mean, I don't trust Russell Wilson with his rust. Call him Rustle Wilson in this game, because he's going to be shaking off some rust. And I think the Jets get their first win of this new Robert Saleh-less era, where essentially Aaron Rodgers is the head coach and the player. He's the Jackie Moon of the NFL. And what do we think? I'm going Jets here.
I'm going Jets
Even on the
too.
road.
An interesting note in this one: the former President Trump is going to be at the game on Sunday, and Antonio Brown
That's not an interesting
Antonio
note.
Brown will be registering voters at the game. So if you're in Pittsburgh, haven't gotten registered to vote, AB should have a table for you. I lean the Jets in this one. I think just in terms of the quality of defense that they've started to play, there has been some cracks in the armor. But, the faith in Russell Wilson, I don't know if Pittsburgh has it. I don't know. I mean, clearly this was a desperation, turn by Mike Tomlin to, bench Justin Fields, go with Russell Wilson, try and jumpstart this offense. For the life of me, I have struggled to see who Pittsburgh is consistently putting the ball in the hands of to score, because they're down there with Cleveland in terms of points per game. It's their defense that has been carrying this one. I think one way to look at this is just take the under if you're going to possibly do anything, but it is set at an ugly 38. Maybe Aaron Rodgers puts it together a little bit more. It seems like Allen Lazard has kind of become a big focal point for this team. Could be an anytime touchdown scorer in this one if he's able to do a quick dig route if they get into the red zone. But I think the advantage of Breece Hall and Braylon Allen on the ground is going to be just a little too much for that Pittsburgh defense, coupled with Aaron Rodgers and the quarterback advantage. I lean the Jets in this one.
yeah, I don't know what Pittsburgh is doing over there. I mean, Mike Tomlin's treating the quarterback position like it's a defensive tackle. Like, oh, we can just swap those guys in and out, and we'll have a nice rotation there. Look, I think quarterback is about cohesion, right? You want to keep things consistent, and I don't think Justin Fields has done anything with his play to lose the job. Is Justin Fields a top 10 quarterback in the NFL? Probably not, but I think his athletic ability was covering up for a lot for Pittsburgh's offensive line. Saw that multiple times against the Raiders on Sunday of Justin Fields being able to make plays with his legs. I saw a couple times able to throw on the run for key first downs. And Russell Wilson at his advanced age at this point, I don't think you can trust him to do that. It's a very head-scratching move. And Mike Tomlin today was saying, we treat the quarterback position like any position, and this league is a competitive league, and we're curious to see what Russell can give us. It's a head scratcher to me. I don't think that Justin Fields is to blame for all of Pittsburgh's problems on offense. I know they're not the best offense, but I think he was actually more of a bright spot than other spots. I look their receiving room. George Pickens, I talked about him a little bit last week. I don't know. He's clear he's not an alpha wide receiver one in the NFL. And your number two receiver is Van Jefferson or Calvin Austin. I don't love the weapons there. Pat Freiermuth is, for a large part of the season, I feel like been on a milk carton. I think he finally got into the end zone last week. Najee Harris and Jalen Warren back is big. I think that's a solid 1-2 punch at running back just because they give you a different dynamic, both of them. But yeah, again, I'm with you guys. I think I lean the Jets just because honestly, the Jets, they could have easily won against Buffalo, in my opinion. They were down in the red zone a couple times. There was 2 missed field goals from Greg Zuerlein, I believe. One of them being like a chip shot 30-yarder, another one being a 43-yarder. Granted, Tyler Bass the same thing on the other side, but I think that offense at least showed glimmers of life compared to where they were at before last week. We can all agree that Nathaniel Hackett is up there with like the Luke Getzys of the world, right? What's up with these former Green Bay OCs just looking horrid whenever they leave LaFleur? It's
Well, they took
crazy
away his play calling duties, and they were able to show a shot of him during the game last week.
Yeah, because Matt Downing
just
took over play calling duties. Todd Downing, Todd Downing took over play calling duties. He wasn't even that good when he was at Tennessee, personally, but at least they showed some signs of life on Monday. I lean the Jets here. And this is entirely for a fate of Russell Wilson. I think he is fully washed, and I don't understand the move from a New England perspective. Definitely with you, Mike. I think this is an under football game for sure. Even at 38 and a half. I mean, I could see this game being 19-13, no matter who wins the game. I definitely, if I had to pick something, it would be the under. Even get there at 20-17. I mean, I could see that being the final score from a mile away. So, under is the play. Lean New York Jets.
Yeah, I find it really, really perplexing why Russell's getting the start this weekend because of the amount of injuries. Zach Frazier, I don't know if he'll be able to play. He should be, but he got rolled up on in last game and he had to be out for the game. So without him, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense why Russell would be there. The only thing that I can think of is they don't want to give up a 4th-round pick to Chicago. That's really what I think it boils down to.
Interesting.
I thought the same thing.
I mean, I think someone in management
it's not crazy.
I think he told someone in management told Tomlin, like, yo, you got 2 games. You got 2 more games with Justin. That's the only thing I can think of. Other good news for New York, Hassan Reddick dropped by his agency. He signed with Drew Rosenhaus. He might get a deal done soon. But no Michael Carter II. I think that offense is going to struggle this week versus Pittsburgh.